Imagine you are in an interview and the recruiter asks you this question. Please describe your ideal company, location, and job. How can you be able to navigate this difficult job interview question? In fact, this is one of the most difficult job interview questions simply because it's one of the questions we refer to as 3-in-1 question. Your ideal company, your ideal location, and your ideal job. I want you to stick around because before the end of this video, we are going to guide you through on how to effectively and efficiently answer this job interview question. Before I continue, if this is your first time of coming across my channel, please I would like you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share. To answer this question or to effectively navigate this question, I will be helping you, I will be guiding you through on how you can effectively deal with this question in order to make a lasting and positive impression on the employer, on the recruiter. I will be handling this question in 3 dimensions. I will be dealing with it in 3 dimensions. Number 1, why is the recruiter asking this question? If you have been on my channel, for long, you will understand that one of the key ways I teach in this channel of passing job interview questions is to understand why the recruiter is asking the question. What is in the mind of the employer? What is the recruiter looking out for in a prospective employee? What are the things that the employer wants you to say or wants to get from you? So when you understand why each question is asked, how to answer it becomes very easy. In fact, when you know the why, then you have already found the how. Now, why is the recruiter, or why do recruiters ask this question? Describe your ideal company, describe your ideal location, and describe your ideal job. Number 1 is to know whether you have done what we call self-appraisal. In fact, whenever you encounter questions in job interviews that is asking about your own decision, why do you need this job, or why are you choosing this company, and stuff like that, one of the key essence in that question is to know whether you know yourself, whether you have done what is called self-appraisal, whether you know what you really want, or you are one who just anything goes, who doesn't have a standard pattern or a way he or she have decided that this is what I know that I want, this is what I know that I need. So the first thing the recruiter wants to know is whether you know yourself, what we call self-awareness. Are you the one that knows, yes, this is the kind of job I'm looking for, this is the kind of job I want to go for, this is the kind of company that I want to work for, their core values are aligned with my core values, their principles are aligned with my principles, and that will lead me to the number 2 reason why the recruiter asks this question, to know whether your belief system, your core values, what you want aligns with the company culture, with the company's core value, and with the company's principles. If you are one that can align with what the company is going for, if your ideal company suits this company, and it's not a question where I describe the ideal company and you begin to say things in order to favor the employer rather, you begin to say things that is obvious you are saying it to praise the company, and that will definitely score you very low because you are just saying things in order to impress. You shouldn't come before an interviewer saying things and the interviewer will perceive that you didn't really mean what you are saying. So the number 3 reason why the interviewer asks you this question, to describe your ideal company, to describe your ideal location, and to describe your ideal job, is that they have fear of longevity. Are you one who will stay longer with this job? If we give you this job, we dispose as a threat in you staying longer within the organization. If this is not your ideal company, then that means you won't stay long. If this is not your ideal location, then over time you will be fed up. You will want to be looking for a job within your ideal location, within the place you want to be. Someone like me, there are certain places I don't want to stay. I don't like being in a noisy environment. I don't want to be in a rowdy place. That's my ideal environment. That's my ideal location. So if we ask you this question, describe your ideal location, your ideal job, your ideal company, we want to know whether your ideal stuff has something to do with our company, because we know if it's not something you ideally want, then your longevity is questioned. If the job is something you are passionate about, that is the reason number 4. If it's something you love to do, if it's something you want to do, if it's something that is within your mind to do, this is why the interviewer, the recruiter asks this question. And I guess as having to understand why this question is asked, then you can be able to craft out how to deal with this question. And in this video, I will be giving you one of my best scripted answers that will help you, or that will guide you in providing a top quality answer that will create a lasting impression of the interviewer. Stick by to the end of this video so as to get my scripted answer to how to effectively navigate, to turn this difficult question into an advantage to you. The next step in this question is how you can deal with it. That's the next. How can you deal with it? The thing you have to do is to convince the employer, not to make the employer see as if you are trying to impress them, not to make the employer look as if, yes, you are just saying this to make them happy. You have to consciously convince them that their company, the location, and the job is in line with your ideal personality, is in line with your ideal choice, is in line with what you really want to do. And how do you might ask me, how do I do that? How can I do that? First, you have to come with storytelling. I tell my students, I tell my audience that one of the ways to captivate your employer is to craft out a believing story. Interview is 60% emotional and 40% logic. If you can be able to make a positive impression, if you can be able to penetrate the employer's emotion, then you have done 60% of the job in interview. So how do you make them to believe that yes, this is your ideal place, this is your ideal company? You can come out, you can start up having researched about your company, having researched about this company, and I have come to understand that this company aligns so well in punctuality, this company aligns so well in productivity, in innovativeness, in result oriented, and that is one of the things I have been able, that is one of the things I have crafted out in my life. These are the journey that I have been to. This makes me to take up this journey. This makes me to take up this career. This makes me to be in this location. I am a person that have like so place, this, and you will give them instances how your skills, because this is something you love to do, this is a job you love to do, that is why you have proceeded in acquiring this skill, acquiring this knowledge, acquiring this experience, because this is something you really want to carve out a career in life. You give the employers instances, you let them see proofs via your CV. As my CV indicates, I have skills in this area, I have skills in this area, because this is something I love to do, and that motivates me, that pushes me to go into acquiring this skill, acquiring that skill. That is how you deal with this question. And the next, to wrap up this video, is to give you my best scripted answer. To be able to answer these 3-in-1 question within the space of a minute. I always give this tip to every time I teach, to every time I handle a seminar on jobs interviews and careers. I tell everybody, please let your answer rather not exceed maximum 90 seconds. Maximum 90 seconds. That is what I give. So you craft out your answer in a way that you don't exceed 90 seconds. Research have shown that individuals can speak 200 words in a minute. So you craft out what we can say 300 words that deals with the question you have been asked. The next thing I will do is to give you this my scripted answer or this scripted answer so as to guide you. You can put in your skills, you can put in whatever experience you have and use it as a kind of guide, as a kind of template to your own scripted answer, and then I will encourage you to consistently rehearse these things and let it come naturally from you. And here is my scripted answer for you for this question. My ID company is one that values innovation and continuous learning, similar to ABC Limited. I strive in environments where collaboration and personal growth are encouraged. And I appreciate companies that invest in their employees' development. For location, while I'm flexible, I prefer an open setting where I can have access to a diverse community and professional networking opportunities. As for job, I am looking for a role that allows me to leverage my skills in diverse areas and offers challenging projects and provides opportunities for advancement. I'm particularly excited about this role because it aligns perfectly with my professional goals and interests. And this is my best scripted answer for this question. You are free to edit it into your role, add the skills you have, add the experiences you have acquired, choose your preferred location wisely. I don't like interviewers mentioning a specific location. Just like in the answer, an open setting can be like a city where one can have access to diverse opportunities. And this is my scripted answer, and that is how you can effectively navigate this question and make a positive impression, a lasting impression on the interviewer. I thank you for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed yet to this YouTube channel, I will appreciate you give us a thumbs up and subscribe so as to be motivated to keep on dishing out quality content. However, if you have any challenges as regards to any job interview question you will love us to deal with on this channel, please put it in the comment section and we will definitely make a video on how to deal with that. Thank you for stopping by.